everyone, today I'm working on my prompt while drinking my coffee. As usual, I am super looking forward to the next prompt. I do have a lot of personal illustrations and quite a few videos planned coming up, including some challenge videos. But for now, I just want to start my morning off by seeing what prompt is next, so let's get into it. Oh! Spaceship! Oh my gosh! I've been wanting to do a space scene for a while, so pretty excited. Let's get into it. Geez, someone needs to calm down. Yes, I was very excited for this prompt because, like I said, I've been wanting to draw a space scene for a while. Honestly, space scenes aren't that much better than a plain white background behind your character. However, they are a lot more interesting, and they're a lot of fun to do because you just kind of play with the watercolors and they kind of just do their own thing, and you can do a lot of layers and it's a lot of fun. And I guess you'll just have to see later. For now, let's talk about my sketches. As usual, I found the single prompt to be kind of boring because it's just a spaceship, so I thought, how can I make this more fun? My first idea was that a spaceship looks a lot like a sea creature, like a whale, a shark, a dolphin, because of the shape. So I thought, what if the spaceship looked like the sea creature and the sea creature was the astronaut? Because not only have I been wanting to do a space scene, but I kind of wanted to put like a character in space that wasn't a human. So I kind of ran with that idea and I did more creatures than spaceships. I started playing around with other sea creatures being aliens and maybe some planets that were kind of sea themed. And then I thought, oh, I'm drawing a lot of things that aren't spaceships, so I threw in a couple more sketches of spaceships. But I'm very happy with the idea I had right off the bat. As usual, I have a bad habit of not sketching more. So instead of drawing just a boring old spaceship, I came up with this scene. It's a shark boy out in space, and he's being approached by some fish aliens, and they are just checking him out. I haven't really come up with if they are bad or not, but they look pretty mischievous. He is, of course, kind of nervous about the whole thing because they're aliens. Why would you not be nervous about aliens? He might be a shark, but he is not in his element. With the spaceship shape, I thought it was just too perfect to pass up as a sea creature shape. I mean, it has the back fin, it has the side fins, the head shape is the same. It was just too perfect. If you saw my sketches, I played around with making a NASA logo that was more sea-like. At first, I just kind of had a fish with a ring around it, and I thought it was really cute. I was going to put it on the side of the spaceship, but with the face and the open panel, it just became too cramped and I couldn't put it in there. I tried to take the face off of the spaceship, but then it just kind of looked like a spaceship and it had no resemblance of it actually being a shark, so I had to keep that on there. And then the panel, I felt like it was a small detail that I needed to have. I think it turned out alright though. So the technique with drawing space. It is so much fun. All you have to do is get a bunch of colors you really like, preferably dark ones, and sprinkle in some color and water them down and just throw them on and layer them and layer them. If you pat them with a paper towel, it adds a lot of texture too, so that's also a really, really good technique to use. Unfortunately, my colors again dried way lighter than I expected, so my space scene ended up being so much lighter than I wanted it to. I have such a problem with being too scared to go too dark, but that is something I'm going to have to work on. For the stars, I just got some white ink and just splattered it on. I also drew a few little sparkly stars here and there just to add some variety, and I think it makes it look a lot more magical and, well, just shinier. I think my only regret in this whole illustration is how light space is. It's just too light, and overall the whole illustration became too mid-toned. It makes me sad, but I'm just gonna have to work on it. So this was actually my first time ever using masking fluid. If you don't know what masking fluid is, it's a latex-based liquid that is used to cover up sections that you don't want to paint over, like so. I found out about it through YouTube. I had seen a lot of other artists on YouTube using masking fluid, and at first I thought, I don't need that. I never draw backgrounds. But it just seemed really interesting, and I noticed that whenever I do color around characters, I painstakingly do it slowly and try not to get into the lines, and I just thought, screw it. I need this masking fluid. As I was peeling off the masking fluid, I almost destroyed my painting. Let me show you the incident.
It's a totally different style, like we said, it was very easy.
Lesson learned, don't have your paintings nearby if you're not painting, you dingus. I don't know how those paints didn't get on my paper, but I am very thankful. Anyways, back to our program. When choosing colors for the shark and the spaceship, I was really wanting to just stick with complementing blues, grays, and oranges. But when I got to the shark, I was like, crap, the sky is very gray-blue, so if I made him gray-blue, everything's just gonna be gray-blue, so I kind of just decided to make him just a gray color, and same with the spaceship, I just made it a light gray. When I mixed the colors for space, I had used some paints that I had previously mixed for another painting, and they had some sparkly silver in them. This morning, when I looked at the painting and it was in the sunlight, it was so sparkly and it looked so nice because it's like the space stars and it was so shiny. And it was just a happy accident. For the spacesuit, I didn't want to just leave it white because that seemed a little bit boring. And I remembered, aren't there spacesuits that are orange? That would be perfect for complementing the blue space color. So I went with it, and I do not regret it because it looks very nice. Thank you, blue and orange, for being compliments. When I colored in the fish, I thought keeping them a little bit orange would be good because, again, it complemented the blue, but I didn't want them to match the spacesuit exactly. So I just added a little bit of yellow into it to make them a little bit more goldfish-like and not just this matching color of his suit. So it's very similar, but not exactly like the suit. And of course, the flames are red and orange too, so oh my gosh, everything's orange. Orange, gray, and blue. Hey, I said I wanted to work on limiting my color palette, and my gosh, am I not doing it. And there it is, the prompt spaceship. What do you guys think? Did I make spaceship a little bit more exciting? Let me know in the comments. Are the fish aliens bad? Are they good? Are they just curious? Or are they going to chomp his head off, leaving him to die in space? Poor little shark guy. He just wanted to fulfill his childhood dream and become an astronaut. Is that so much to ask for, you dumb fish aliens? Jeez. Anyways, thanks for watching guys, and I will see you in another video. Bye!